Hello, I'm Simon. Welcome to my workshop. In this video I'm going to be building a storage solution for all of my tapes. Let's get tinkering. I start by cutting a backboard for the tape holder. I'm using offcuts of chipboard flooring simply because it's what I had handy. Note how I've flipped the board to keep the same edge on the fence. The UK-made bench dogs fence and associated paraphernalia is excellent at getting cuts square to the fence, and it's good practice to minimise the number of reference sides. Then, using another offcut, I trim up the ends and cut the board in two. These will become the sides. I could leave the sides square, but I think adding a curve to them will look a lot nicer. The curve is drawn freehand, then cut out on my old bandsaw. I can now mark out the shape on the other side piece and cut that one out as well. I cut some dowels to length and then drilled holes to accommodate them. To work out where best to put the holes, I used the largest rolls of tape to draw a profile on the board, then sketched where the holes would go, using a square to ensure they are aligned with each other and were square with the backboard. I used the holes from the first as a template for the other side, ensuring they would be aligned. I then did the same for the lower shelf, which would use a thinner dowel. It probably doesn't matter if the sides aren't exactly the same, but I decided to sand them to ensure that they were. I then used my homemade router table to add a roundover to both sides, being careful that the roundover on the side that would be glued to the backboard stopped 18mm from the end. My router table, fence, featherboards etc. are all homemade. Check the description in this video for more details. The dowels were a very tight fit and the holes were close to the edge in the chipboard, so I didn't want to risk it cracking, so I sanded a chamfer onto the end before gluing them up. Before the glue up, I did a quick dry run to make sure everything would go together, and then got everything glued and clamped. Once the glue had set, I gave it a coat of paint. I did originally think that shop projects shouldn't be painted, but when you're using materials such as chipboard, it does help pull everything together if painted, and black paint especially is very good at hiding mistakes. With the paint dry, all that was left was to pilot some holes so that I could fix it to the wall. This project has emptied a small drawer full of tapes and brought together the smaller tapes that were all over the place. So I now know where everything is, and I'm one step closer to a tidy workshop. And it is a project that anyone can do, so what's stopping you? Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please leave a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, why not subscribe by clicking my logo? It's free, and YouTube will add some of my videos to your feed. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon.